Ghost Real. Hello and welcome to another episode of Are Ghosts Real with me, Corinne. So this is part 2 of Sheriff Hutton. If you haven't watched part 1, then go and click on the link that I'm going to put in the description for part 1. Part 1 does have a bit of history attached to it, so if you like history, then it's for you. If not, you can always skip to the actual investigation itself. So this is the rest of the investigation, and as I walk around, I also as well do go to the church, which I've already shown. Again, I'll put a link actually probably to that one as well. And then I do come back again when it's all clouded over. So it's a very different experience actually when it's clouded over. But anyway, enough of me going on. Let's get into the video, and please don't forget, if you do enjoy it, to show it some love and press that like button for me. It's free to do so, and also leave me a comment because it helps out the algorithm. If you don't know what to put, just put a little ghost emoji. And and also don't forget to press subscribe if you do enjoy it. Only if you do enjoy it. If you don't, then, well, you don't have to. But it's also free to do that as well. So, enough of me. Let's get into the video.
The night's resolve, it did not mourn. With final blow, the beast was slain, and peace returned to hill and plain.
Let's go. Sorry, I'm about to move you about a bit. I can't help it. I've got quite a lot of... I'm carrying so much stuff. Great, just call me an idiot. Classic. Dangerous, which is interesting, but then I also got, why is she here? Leave here. Okay, well, why do you want me to leave? What is the... Am I in the way? Am I annoying you? Why do you wish me to leave? If you let me know, I will leave. But can you tell me why you wish me to leave? Hang on, did you just say leave her? Okay, hang on. Is there someone here that's, I know, trying to hurt me or something? Is that why it's so dangerous? My name is Corinne. I mean absolutely no harm, no disrespect. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to have a conversation, that is all. And as I said, I bought some wine as a peace offering. Is Henry Tudor here? Is that why? Because I've just spotted a flapping pigeon in a tree over there. I don't know what that said.
my gosh, I don't know whether it meant me being the demon or if it meant Henry the flapping Tudor being the demon. But I have to say, I was gone when I heard demon. I mean, if it means me, then that is actually very hilarious because I'm not even a witch at this point. I'm like a demon. And it just cracks me right up. But yeah, and the fact that it potentially was talking about the flapping pigeon being a demon is just even funnier to me. Anyway, oh, that made my that made this just fantastic. Anyway, let's continue on.
Is John Delapaul here? There was talks that John Delapaul potentially was the heir in waiting, and that Richard chose the Earl of Lincoln to be his heir. Is that true? Okay, now I just got don't leave. I am very confused. I feel like someone wants me to leave and someone wants me to stay. Who is it that wants me to stay and who is it that wants me to go? I don't know. Elizabeth of York, my lady, I am curtseying to you. Did you like to walk these grounds? It is said you had an oak tree that you like to go to. Is that true or is that just a rumour? Okay, I definitely don't feel like I'm getting any. I don't think I'm getting anything now, in all honesty. I might go to another spot, or I might go back to the spot that I was originally at, because I seem to get loads there. I see flapping bloody pigeons. Ugh. I don't like flapping pigeons. I have a problem with flapping pigeons. Boo! I love the sound of the sheep. It's really cute. It's like the sound of sheep everywhere. There! I bet they're really confused right now. Further along, can't really see much of it. That's where you can stay though, I think. Where those doors are open there. I think that's one of the huts that you can stay in. So there's obviously people staying there. I'm gonna go back this way. Sorry, I'm just moving you everywhere. Apologies. It's just because I'm holding this very precariously because I'm holding too much stuff. Ghost Tube is still on. It's in my pocket though, so I'm not really sure. Monster. Oh no, you can hear it. Just said monster. I don't know whether I'm the monster. Okay, well, that's nice. Being called a monster. I'm just like, okay. Well, just said I'm dead. Okay. I'm going to go back, I think, to the original spot. Because you can go further along there, but that takes you kind of away from it, and takes you kind of all around the farm. So I'm going to go to the original where I was before, I think. So I'm back round the other side. I've actually put my bell out here. So if there's any spirits here that would like to ring this bell with a little smiley face on it, you're very welcome. You just do this and boom, it goes off like that. So feel free to do so. I've also still got ghost tube on. But I'm intrigued to know. Just said purgatory. I'm intrigued to know actually. Do you guys, how do you feel about the castle being in such a state now? Because it's really sad that it is like as it is. It's a lovely little bird up there. Flapping pigeon up there. Do you not like flapping pigeons? Mainly because they call Henry Tudor a flapping pigeon. Okay. Bring out the goblet. Oops. So here's my goblet. And then let's bring out the wine. Here we go. I've got some Spanish wine. I will be your sister. As soon as I bring out the wine, everyone is just like, ooh, hello. Do you like wine? I'm sorry it's not French. Does it say? I can't see that. Where? Oh, here's the wine here. See? Wine. Right here. So can I join the Council of the North now? Now I've brought some wine with me. Or do I still have to run that past the king? I mean, can someone tell me where the king currently is? Did it just say queen? Who is the queen? And maybe I just totally misheard that. I don't know. Are you saying the king is with the queen? Right. Look how cool this looks. I mean, look at it. It's just epic. Just want to go around here. So I can. I'd just love to get in there. Oh, I just really want to get in there so bad. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a spirit box session, I think. Maybe here. So I have got my laptop with me. Reason being is that Anthony Rivers, he was imprisoned here as well as Pontefract. He wrote a poem before he died. He was a poet. And there's a beautiful manuscript picture, portrait, whatever you want to call it, doodle, which has him presenting a book to Edward, his brother-in-law, presenting this book, a first published book, to Edward, who was king at the time. But in the background is Richard III, actually, and he's wearing blue, and he's got an ermine thing on, and he looks actually kind of like his brother in the manuscripty thing, which is quite cool. But anyway, I digress. So Anthony did poems, and obviously I went to Pontefract, and then obviously I am now here. But he was imprisoned also here, as well as Pontefract, and he actually wrote a poem before his death, before his execution. And actually I have it on my laptop, which is why I brought my laptop with me. So I look a bit weird because I'm in the middle of nowhere in like a public footpath, which is there, and yeah, I've got my laptop. But hey, I'm just trying to find it. I'm trying to find the thing. So I'm going to read the poem out. I'm going to try my best to get the pronunciation here. It is in Old English, and I am terrible at Old English. I'm trying to read Impodium, whatever. And I'm struggling with that. I know the storyline, but it's the Old English. I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about. So we will see if I can actually make this through. But it's called a ballet, I think, or ballet, whatever. And it's by Anthony Rivers before he died. So I'm going to read it out. I'm also going to have my spirit box here. So, somewhat musings and more mourning, in remembering the unsteady fastness, this world being of such wheeling, me contraring, what may I guess? I fear doughties, remedials, is now to cease my woeful chance. For unkindness, without and less, and no redress, me doth advance. With displeasure to my grievance, and no assurance of remedy, lo in this trance. I'm so sorry. Now in substance, such is my daunts, willing to die. Told you, I'm doing well with this. Me thanks truly, bowden am I, and that greatly to be content, saying plainly, fortune doth rise, all contrary from mine intent. My life was lent me to on intent. Hit is my spent. Welcome fortune. But I knew went thus to be shent. But show hit meant, such is her one. So yeah, that, if anyone knows what that means, please let me know. I get the general gist of it. I get that I think he's like obviously remembering his life, and fortune, and maybe talking about his sister's fortune, his mother's fortune, I don't know. And like his life in general. So I get that. I just, yeah, that's a really hard one to read. But anyway, I wonder. So if Anthony Rivers is here, I'm sorry I just ruined your poem. But are you here? think I heard help me. Can I ask, Anthony, why? Why did you go against Richard III? Is there anyone here from the Council of the North? I'd like to join the council, actually. Could I join the council? I think I'd be very good, actually, as a council member. I would bring some interesting ideas, I think, to the table. But also as well, I am very good at reading people, and I'm very good at people, like talking to people, so that'd be helpful. Oh, I'm not really sure what that said there, but it said something. Where the meetings held? Like when, was it like an everyday thing? Because I might have a struggle getting up here. That's why I asked this. Other thing about this castle is that obviously after the Battle of Bosworth, because York was pro-Richard and the North primarily was pro-Richard, good old flapping pigeon leprechaun Henry he came here, and he came to the North primarily to try and get the North on his side. Personally, I just would have probably been executed, because I just wouldn't have let him in the city. if I was the mayor of York, I'd be like, sod off. Which then would probably mean that I was executed, but hey, never mind. Anyway, suppose, I don't know whether Henry came here, but did Henry VII come here? What sounds like help me, but what has just amused me massively is there's a pigeon up there which is just like flapping in the thing there, and that is literally my name for Henry, is Flappy. Oh, it just flew up. There it is. There's the flapping pigeon. I just love the timing of that. I was just like, oh, that's amused me. It's really amused me. Universe, brilliant. So let's continue on. But that pigeon has not amused me. The sky, you've got rays of sun just coming down, and like, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. And obviously you've got the sun there, but that is so lovely. Just had to stop and just, that's so beautiful. Whoa. I mean, this would have been a really, really impressive building. It's so sad. Like, it's really, really sad. I mean, honestly, I'd love to be able to get in. I just would love to get in. It upsets me that you can't get in. But it is absolutely gorgeous. And there's this feather who is like looking into my car windscreen right there. See? He's just like staring in. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this one. I'm not sure what I got. I think, as I said, I think I got something at the beginning, and I think I got quite a lot at the beginning, but then I don't think I got anything like in certain points, to be honest. Don't know. I've been thinking about the sister, and maybe it's Cecily, or maybe one of the other sisters, like Elizabeth's sisters that were there. Maybe. Because I don't know. I think I'm not 110% sure. I need to double check that. But I think her sisters did, or one of her sisters did come and stay with her at Sheriff Hutton, perhaps. I need to check that. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. But yeah, I think, to be honest, I'm not sure. So I need to go home, I need to review it, but I hope that you enjoyed this one anyway. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for me for more content if you did enjoy this one. There will be more castles coming, so don't you worry. But I will see you guys for another episode coming very, very soon. Take care for now. Bye.